Now, Damian Lillard got excommunicated from the Milwaukee Bucks. They did him so dirty. Just makes you think. Superstar to the level, Damian Lillard. It's not like he was a scrub. 25 points per game in Milwaukee this season when he played. Had a blood clot. Fought through it. Played in the playoffs, tore his Achilles, and they, did him a favor though, essentially, because he wanted out of Milwaukee, but this is nasty work. There's two destinations that I really like for Damian Lillard. I really like the Celtics. I really like, him going to team up with Jason Tatum. This is somebody he has a good relationship, a good friendship with, good connection. Him and Jason Tatum, they could rehab together. They potentially both could be back for the playoffs, which would be insane. Jaylen Brown, Simons, the minivan, Niang. That roster doesn't look great, but you bring back Jason Tatum, Damian Lillard come playoff time. I think that's a roster that could be in the play-in. They can make some noise. Damian Lillard last season, 24.9 points per game in 58 games. Shot 44% from the field, 37% from three. He's still an elite player. And he's a point guard that they haven't had in quite some time. The scoring point guard they haven't had. Still got Derek White, Jaylen Brown, like I said. But Damian Lillard in that mix, this is a good spot for him. I know he doesn't want to ring chase. He wants to not run from the grind. But with Tatum, the connection there, Boston with the need for a point guard, this makes a lot of sense to me. Brad Stevens could make this move. And with him getting paid $20 million for the next 5 years, he's going to be cheap as hell. Vet minimum deal. A big four of Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Damian Lillard, and Jason Tatum would make some noise in the Eastern Conference once they get healthy. 2027 for sure, they would be the favorites. A 2-year vet minimum deal, I like that a lot. Damian Lillard is a great replacement for Jrue Holiday, and like I said, there's speculation he could return after All-Star break because he's the first guy that tore his Achilles in the playoffs. I think, Boston makes a lot of sense. Golden State is another situation that makes sense. I mean, he's from the Bay Area. He could go over there. Been wanting to team up with Jimmy Butler. With the Miami situation, he has a good relationship with him. He's good friends with Draymond Green, Steph Curry. He could be another Splash Brothers 2.0. Damian Lillard, Steph Curry. Steph Curry could play off the ball, and Damian Lillard could facilitate, and Damian Lillard can bring the ball up the court. They could play off each other really well. And he could be a six-man kind of guy as he's working and getting back healthy. But Jimmy Butler, Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, nice big four. That's the type of move the Warriors have to make for them to contend for anything in the West this next season. I know Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, we haven't seen them for a full season, full calendar season healthy. But I think they don't really have enough. Kevon Looney's a huge loss too. He looked like Rick James in that signing photo with the Pelicans, but he's a huge loss. Pivotal player, great locker room guy. He's been with them through everything. So that's a big loss. Damian Lillard and the Warriors have been in touch, so this is a destination that makes sense. And if they bring back Kuminga, because who knows what happened with that, they're still, in talks to bring him back. They have enough pieces around Damian Lillard, enough good defenders around him to, hide his inability as to be a good defender, like what they've done with Steph Curry. So I think they can make it work. Steve Kerr can make it work and make them an electrifying offense once again. Vet minimum deal too, so I really like him. With the Warriors, I think that would be nice. It'd be fun to watch. I think Boston, though, gives him the best chance to win a championship the later years in his career. So I would say Boston's the best destination, but Boston or Golden State, either or, I'm cool with for him. Let me know down below in the comments which destination you think is the best for Damian Lillard. Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.